So Deku's come a long way in regards to his fighting style. When he got his first taste of using the crushing power one for all, he straight up nuked himself, resulting in the breaking of one of his arms and both of his legs. But this is something that Deku will constantly get scolded about from All Might Recovery Girl. And it was really made painfully clear to Deku in the fitness test in season 1 when Aizawa said, "You don't just want to become a hero who becomes useless after saving one person," that he couldn't continue down this path if he truly wanted to become a hero. So when the sports festival came around, and I'm talking about this as it was a really important pillar for Deku's style and technique, although he hadn't learned to control the power yet or even be aware he could use his power in more effective ways, he managed to come up with the concept of using flicks to attack, the Delaware Smash. So he was already progressing in that aspect, but it wouldn't be until the Stain arc where Deku would be taking on the Gran Torino who had mentored All Might at a point in the past, that he realized that he can envelop one for all around himself, allowing for high speed movement and not a laying all the cards on the table approach, this being one for all full Cowl. So now that Deku had managed to control 5% of his power, we see him managing to at least be helpful in situations like the fight of him and Bakugo vs All Might and the Stain fight. He was no longer just a one-trick wonder, he could actually fight now. And although Deku had improved, the words of Aizawa will come back to haunt him, as with the League of Villains attack and kidnapping of Bakugo in season 3, once again Deku ends up damaging himself, this time being much worse than the others. Because with him and Cowl being on the brink of death fighting Muscular, he uses the forbidden 100% and even further beyond. So with the whole attack wrapping up with Bakugo being kidnapped and Deku being down on himself for not being able to save him due to him being unable to move as a result of using the full power one for all, Deku cries in the hospital while also bearing news that a few more injuries like this would mean no use of his arms. And a quick disclaimer, for this video I'm actually going to skip mentioning the whole Bakugo rescue scene, as it was mainly focused around All Might and All For One, and Deku didn't really have too much to do besides the rescue, so I'm just going to leave that whole part out. But yeah, now with Deku actually learning from all these past experiences and the self-fulfilling prophecy of Aizawa coming to light in the Muscular fight and the retirement of All Might, Deku actually has no choice but to learn a better way to control his power. So in short, he needs a brand new style. So in My Hero Academia season 3 episode 14, which is also the start of the provisional license exam arc which airs this Saturday, the students are supposed to make up new special moves that give them an edge and pave the path to them becoming semi-pro heroes. And at first Deku's actually at a loss. He's really worried about using his arms because of the warning he received from the hospital, which is 3 more times or a couple more times like this you'll permanently lose the ability to use your arms. So All Might, upon seeing his troubled student, says, "You're still trying to imitate me, kid." But Deku's still not understanding All Might's subtle hints. He decides to head to the support area with the idea of getting new support items to reduce the strain on his arm. So he heads over to the support area and he meets Hatsume Mei. Hatsume Mei, being from the support course, decides to show him some potential upgrades and paths he could take, but he isn't really feeling them. And it's not until Ido asks for something to cool down his legs and Hatsume responds bizarrely by saying, if you want to cool down your legs, just try running with your hands, that something clicks within Deku. And he decides to completely switch up his style by, instead of using his arms to fight like All Might, he'll use his legs to fight. Which is a win-win situation, as the legs are more powerful than the arms, and this completely eliminates the risk of damaging the arms that if they get injured a couple more times, they wouldn't be able to be used anymore. So in the end, after visiting the support course, Deku ends up with new arm supporters to still help his arms because they could always be used in a fight regardless, but he also gets new iron soles with cover over his trademark red shoes, and he debuts his brand new shoot style, which revolves around using powerful kicks and fast movements, and he hits off by saving All Might from a falling rock. And this is one for all full Cowl shoot style. And yeah, so Deku's got a brand new style and it's just amazing. I mean, we can see the drastic evolution of Deku within only 3 seasons, and it's only going to get better from here. He's really come a long way in developing the power of one for all, and the second course of this season is going to be amazing, and all this will be happening in this week's episode, so make sure to catch my review on the day about it where I go a bit more in depth on the shoot style and everything that happened. And also I might make a part 2 of this where I decide to compare his new shoot style to the previous full Cowl he's been using. So if you want to see that, make sure to show some feedback so I know. But yeah guys, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. It took me quite a while to do this one, so I really hope it was successful and you did enjoy it. And if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next My Hero Academia video. Peace.